So the newest episode for Solo Leveling dropped and there is not much to talk about. I'm not even sure if this video is going to make it to be 8 minutes either. But let's discuss a few things that actually happened and do deserve to be talked about, to be discussed, let's say. First of all, as much as I was betting on the fact that they would actually adapt a whole lot of manhwa material, like a couple of chapters, let's say, they adapted only 11, 12, and a bit of 13, like not even the half of the thing. And there is a reason for that. There was too many new scenes added there, and we're going to discuss if it was actually good or bad. And well, let's just jump into it. Typical YouTuber intro. So here's the thing, and here's what happened. First of all, I heard from many people that the anime is going with the light novel and the novels and web novels and whatever. I just went and read a little of them, and there are the new additions or just moved from much later chapters to the ones that we are seeing here, that they had to be in the anime, in the source material, like not even the first 20 or something. Like we don't see the beautiful lady we see much later, until much later in the story, but hey, we just saw her, and there seems to be a reason for that. I'm gonna keep this video pretty short. First of all, look, the lady, we don't see her much later on. The red-haired boy, beautiful boy, we don't see him until later on. The flashback with the mom wasn't there. I'm not sure if it was even in the story later on or not, but hey, just three of the main things. The gate opening and the people and the whole scene with the people walking around and stuff, it wasn't in the manhwa either. And many of the explanations about the rewards and shit weren't there either, and were not much later, but they were just moved around and shit. But here's the thing, and here's what I think that is actually happening with this anime. It does seem like they are doing effort to actually try to give us a more, let's say, a deeper understanding of the world of solo leveling and how it works before actually jumping into the epic parts, because it's a power fantasy. And this does seem to be a good idea. Why? Because look, in the manhwa, much of the information you get them later, but now you are getting the bases, like it's getting a whole lot of world building, and that does seem to help us to actually be able to have for the people that have not read the manhwa, or the light novels or the web novels, to have a much deeper understanding of the world before jumping into the action. This could be a double-edged sword at the same time, because hey, it is listed as a 12 episodes anime, and 12 episode anime, and this actually makes it a little bit dangerous, let's say. I'm gonna tell you why. They could try to not complete just do a random shit with it and like adapt it in a weird way and move too much of the stuff to try to compact it into 12 episode anime, and then give it like another 12 episodes, and that's that. That is the thing that could be on the way. They could skip a whole lot of stuff. They haven't done it so far, but it can actually happen. That's the other side of the double-edged sword. But on the other side, it could be just good world building, so we get to enjoy much more with what actually is going to happen later on. And on the new additions themselves, they do help a lot for us to have a better understanding of the world. The thing about Eternal Slumber, you don't really touch it until much later on. The whole mom situation being in coma and stuff, like the family situation of Jinwoo isn't explored until much later on. And I'm not talking about the sister or anything, I'm just talking about the family situation, if you know what I mean. And the lady appearing much sooner, and the gate being shown much sooner, and the extra scenes with the orange-haired lady that I don't remember her name, but like the lady that clearly has a crush on Jinwoo even before him becoming a daddy or the deal. That wasn't even in the story either. It wasn't like she visiting him with flowers and not actually visiting and not actually meeting him. It wasn't in there. It could be as a pretext to show that she actually sees him and gets inspired to try to come back into action much sooner. That it does tie into the story as it is. But hey, it's kind of a double-edged sword anyway. It's a good thing, but it kind of makes me a little bit sad, because I did think that I would go much farther into the story in the 12 episodes we're going to get now. And all in all, the animation quality was fine, was okay. It wasn't like anything out of the world. It did have inconsistencies that all of the anime have. Freedom that I'm watching to and reacting over that kick in Farsi language, even I don't know why I'm saying even. It does have the same situation, the same problems. Jujutsu and Mappa production seem to get the short end of the stick, because for some reason Mappa has, I think, butchered, let's say, the whole family of the audience, and that's the reason why everyone has a bone to pick with Mappa production and the animators that work there, even though they are just giving us gifts that we would not receive from any other anime studio. Thank you very much for watching, and if there is more information, if there is the next episode does warrant a video, I would actually do that. And I do hope you do enjoy the content, and yeah, as we say in Farsi, شبتون بخیر، روزتون بخیر و فلان